So if you look at current software development processes and products that are coming out, everybody has bugs. I mean, there's not a single software product that doesn't have any bugs. And that includes us, Coverity. My background is actually hardware verification. I worked for a long time at IBM. I was very involved in processor verification. And if I look at where we are in software development, I always think we are 10, 15, 20 years behind the verification state of art in hardware. And the reason is very simple. If your PC crashes, who do you blame? Do you blame Intel or you blame Microsoft? I strongly believe verification in software and the quality in software will catch up very quickly in the next 10 to 15 years. This is just the business pressures here. And everybody needs to get the quality up to the level that the customers, whoever that is happy with the product. So automating tests has two major advantages. Number one is a test, when it's written, for example, in Java or in any other language, actually specifies the behavior that is expected from a particular component or particular function, particular method, or particular part of the product. And by executing the test, one essentially compares the specification encoded in the test with the behavior of actual code. And if there's a discrepancy, that means either the code is wrong or the test is wrong. By having two independent views, it's much more likely that you get it right. The second advantage of automatic testing is once I'm done with a particular feature, and I'm done with the feature when essentially all the tests are passing and I have a complete set of tests, is that now these tests become what we call the regression tests. So when I move on to another feature, these tests are now always being executed every night or every time you do a build process. And when I accidentally change some behavior of the feature that I developed before by some other feature that I'm developing right now, the test would immediately fail from before. And that would tell me I essentially did something wrong. I did some unintentional change that I couldn't foresee. So the tests essentially become guardrails in your development. So you feel much safer when you develop on a particular feature that all the stuff that I've done in the past is safe. Because if I do something wrong, a test will immediately trigger that. The first phase of our test automation effort was focused on just getting the test automated. The next phase was really focused on interleaving the test creation with the actual code development. And what we realized 2 years ago, that there's actually not a good process by which you can measure what we call adequacy of tests. Meaning, have I have written enough tests that serves as some kind of sign-off criteria saying that I can move on from that feature development to the next feature development. To demonstrate the impact of the test automation, during the last 2 years we added a lot of functionality to our product and added actually 2 new products. At the same time, we didn't increase the size of the end-to-end testing team. So if we had not bet on test automation, today we would not be able to close a release in the same time frame that we did it 2 years ago.